Show me your hands now.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
Now.
Hands out of your... We got shots fired. We need EMS. We got one subject got shots fired. Stop.
Hands now. Hands. Hands. What's going on? This is My Life in the Shot. I'm your host down in Washington. That is Denzel Taylor, 22 years old, was shot 19 times out of Sikeston, Missouri. He is suspected of shooting his father, Milton Taylor, who is in critical condition. The three officers that arrived on the scene April 29th at 1:40 a.m. in the morning. Of course, I'm going to bring y'all out there. I'm going to bring y'all this story. 1:40 a.m., April 29th. They responded to a disturbance on Dorothy St. They found his father was shot several times in the chest area. The wife, which probably is his stepmom, because she's saying his son shot him. About 45 minutes later, they encounter Denzel. He was coming back to the crib. They told him he had a hoodie on. I don't think he had the hoodie up, but he did put one hand in the air. They're saying he had his other hand in his still in the pocket area. And that's why they shot. The officers are not facing any disciplinary action. They did investigate it and ruled it a justified shooting. It sounds like he said, just shoot me, bro. Listen. Show me your hands now.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
Just shoot me, bro.
Now. Shoot me, bro. That's what he said. Show me your hands now.
Take your hand out of your pocket.
Just shoot me, bro.
Now.
Shoot
Me, bro. All right, so it sounds like he said, just shoot me, bro. I want to bring you guys. All right, so I'm going to cover the video, Facebook and YouTube. And I want you guys to listen. They shoot him 3 or 4 times first. He goes underneath the tape. They already had the area taped off for the father. So they're going to, so the officer that shot him, I don't know which officer shot him 3 times. The officer with the camera shot him at least once or twice. They dropped him after he hit the ground. That's when you're going to see him go underneath the full footage is on My Life in the Shot's Facebook page if you want to see the full footage without the censors on it. All right, so I want you guys to listen. 4 shots, then the 19. Listen.
Now. Hands out of your pocket. Hands out of your... We got shots fired. We need EMS. We got one subject got shots fired. Stop.
Hands now! Of course, I'm going to bring you guys out here to the scene. This is where it happened at here. This is Dorothy St. in Missouri. Alright. His family did put up a GoFundMe. Denzel passed. Investigated what we believe to be unjustified shooting involved. He is so loved by many people. He's a father, fiance, a brother, and a friend. Was devastated. His loved father, son. He had 2 kids, 1 unborn child. Right? I wanted to also bring you guys on what his peeps put out there. And you know what? Surprisingly, this wasn't that big. I would have thought that this would be shared somewhere everywhere, but it wasn't shared that much. On April 29th, Sikeston, Missouri, Denzel Taylor was shot 19 times by 3 different officers, was not given a chance to show both of his hands, identify himself, or receive any life-saving techniques. He was shot 19 times. It pretty much was, you know, he pretty much was DOA. This sadly took place in an altercation with his dad. Denzel was a son, father, fiance, young male from Chicago, which makes this my jurisdiction, right? So don't ask me why I'm doing something else outside my jurisdiction. Falls right into my jurisdiction, even though I do stories other places. All right? He was brought to many joy, humor, spirit. I don't know what happened with his father, man, that he resorted into shooting him. You gotta think of your kids. You know, you got two children. It was not unfortunate to see the other one born, his unborn child. Messed up. Anyway, I'm gonna bring you guys another story. Sean Galloway, 30 years old, shot to death on the 4100 block of West Iowa in Humboldt Park. What do I see? A camera. Somebody is watching this show. Just like on the highway, there's cameras every 100 yards, right? The city is saying, oh, gee, just our luck. We just can't get them working. We could give money to everything else. We could put money everywhere and give anybody and to anyone. We could just spread money, spend money, do whatever. But the camera system, we just can't get that right. So none of these murders are solved. Every one I brought you, every single one is unsolved, right? You watch the first 48. If they can't get it from the people in the community, they say, hey, let's put this video footage out there. Now, the Chicago Police YouTube channel, they put like footage they get from like off of the buildings. And I use those a lot. Or surveillance camera from a convenience store, gas station, whatever, right? But the city cameras, which are crystal clear, somebody hacked one. I was able to use that footage in one of my videos. I didn't hack it. Somebody else hacked it, put it up on the internet. The police was claiming they didn't know who did the shooting, right? When somebody hacked that camera, put it on social media, the next day they said, oh, we got the person. We know who did it. We got him. But the families of the victims, listen, I filmed the Chicago Way documentary. I interviewed family members of the victims. They are assigned a detective. The Chicago PD, the detective's telling them, yeah, well, we don't have anything. We don't have much. Sorry. Well, hey, do these families get to see these cameras? That's what I want to know. Do the detectives say, all right, okay, so because some people are saying, oh, well, those are evidence. All right. Give the family evidence. Hey, do you know this guy? Here's the guy that did it. Here it is, right here on tape. I got this on footage. You guys know this guy? This guy look familiar to you? You know what? We're going to go to the public. We're going to put this on the news. We're going to plaster his face all over the internet, and somebody's going to drop an anonymous tip. Y'all see that happening here? Nope. Nobody. Happened right underneath the camera. And the police, they just throwing their hands clean on up like they don't know nothing. So it is a distinction and a disconnect. Somehow, some way, we need to come together with the community, with the police. I don't know, have a meeting. Also have a gang truce. And somehow we got to get to a conclusion. We are at a state of emergency. I remember Trump said, hey, we're offering to send the National Guard. And they was like, no, we don't want it. You know, after seeing these young lives, I'm talking, the next story I got on my desk is a 14-year-old boy whose family was at a U-Haul truck and was moving out of the community that day, literally that hour. They were just moving, and the young brother was just standing outside, and somebody, boom, boom, boom. And in that case, no suspect, no murder, no motive, no clue. We don't know what the young boy was into, but anyway, those on Facebook, go to YouTube, go to My Life in the Chi, My Life in the CHI. Those on YouTube, you already know the business. Leave a comment, leave a, what else you gonna leave? Leave a like, share the video. Peace, y'all. Peace.